Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Viewer discretion is advised.
Thank you. I just talked to a witness who was up at Cook's Corner at the time of this shooting, and he has lost a friend. What he says is there was 5 or 6 shots. They were outside in the picnic area. They heard these shots, and then the shooting stopped, and then it started up again. And he said a group of people on the outside started running, and he said that included his friend, a man in Irvine, from Irvine. And when they were running, he said his friend went down next to him, and he assumed that he had tripped. And again, this witness who I spoke to said that he, kept running and lost track of his friend for a time. After that, he says he came into contact with another victim, someone who was shot in the arm and had a pretty bad injury. He described him as a cook at the restaurant. He said they barricaded themselves in the kitchen, and he grabbed a frying pan and they waited it out there. He said later it is when he found out that his friend in fact hadn't tripped, but he was shot in the back and was killed.
Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters, Jews and Gentiles alike. Welcome. Thank you for being here. It is good to be here. This is your humble servant, Big Levi, and today is Zadek, August the 24th, 2023, and it's currently 11:10 p.m. Eastern Time, pre-recorded. Beloved, great glory unto the Mighty One. All praise to the Most High. These things is being done because the 400 years is over. This is Esau's trouble. The Mighty One have his face turned towards us. That is why you see all those things are happening. Now, there are so much going on, beloved. It's just I can't keep up. At least I am. I cannot keep up with all the judgment that the Holy One is sending out there. Of course, this is not the first time we've been doing this. We've been doing this for a long time. For those of you that are new here, thank you. Thank you for checking out the channel. Thank you for being at peace. Thank you for knowing that the Holy One is bringing the trouble to the nation that troubled us. This has nothing to do with us or Jacob's trouble. This is Esau's trouble. All right. Of course, there's a lot of people that look like us, that act like us, that do not like their fathers being punished. Anytime you bring Esau's trouble, they will be angry at you. They will be mad because they don't want to see their oppressor pay for their sins. Now, this incident that you have over there, this popcorn festival, so to speak, is involving a fellow, a guy that they always said, we back the blue here. Whatever happened to that slogan? There are a lot of things in here, Reginald. Of course, there is the falk. There's another word, the falcon. When we know the falcon is a bird of prey. That means it kills all the bird and eat it. And the peregrine falcon is the fastest animal on earth. It's the fastest animal on the air and the fastest animal on earth, period. That is what we know now. We know there are other things that are very fast. To me, the Sulanuf is the fastest animal because she can open the doors of everybody on earth in a fraction of a second. That's how fast this animal is, and she lives in the sea. Beautiful creature of the Most High God Almighty. Now, beloved, let us go through these videos. Those tabs that we have here, we have a couple dozen of them. We will see if this is indeed Esau's trouble or Jacob's trouble, or if the Mighty One is visiting this earth. We've been bringing a lot of videos before, and you see with your own eyes. how everything is real. What happened over there in California concerning the storms, it was very real. The earthquake was very real. It wasn't fake. A lot of people, when it happened other places, you will see Gentiles popping up online say, "Oh, this is fake because you can see this. This was staged and stuff." The earthquakes and the storm was not staged, and they are not being man-made. Men do not have the power to control the weather. Only Mighty One and us can do this. Point blank. Period. All right. What you're seeing here is not like, oh, they're trying to stage you to take your gun. That's not what that is. Okay. It's those 83 turn on 83. Let us watch.
He also told me a story about a woman who he spoke to. He described her as an employee who works at Cook's Corner, and he said that she came up to him and described this.
Now, for those of you that, let me just enlarge this. For those of you that watched the video that we had yesterday, see, this is Cook's Corner. Didn't we had a video we just published yesterday? Didn't you watch the thumbnail? What did the thumbnail say? Let me see. All right, let's see the thumbnail. Shalom, beloved brothers and sisters. The thumbnail say, oops. The second video, well, the title of the video, The Holy Cookout. The Holy Cookout. We did this video a day before the thing happened. The Holy Cookout. And this thing happened in Cookout Corner. And Cook's Corner. You can't make this up. You can't. You simply can't. That's how the Holy One sent messages unto us. Of course, he's using Greece to cook up the turkey, and Greece is pretty much done. Turkey, Spain, Portugal, France, and all those places, they are being burned down. They are being burned down. And people don't want to talk about this. So we've been doing Esau's Trouble for quite some time now. For the past 2-3 months. Yes, for the past 2 months. And all the thumbnails, they have fire in them because that's all's been going on. Then remember the 95 that got burned on fire? The fire, tornadoes, fire over here, the fire over there, the plague fire, 4th of July fire, this dude running fire, those people houses burning fire all over the place. It's still fire. It never stopped. And then it won't stop. Okay? Cook's Corner, the same thing. Let's keep on moving.
Encounter with the gunman. Apparently, the woman was pregnant, and she said to the gunman, "Please don't kill me. I'm 5 months pregnant." And the gunman then said, "Get out of here." So these are just a few of the stories that were.
Can you imagine this? To the mothers out there. Well, what is well, it was a cookout. It was a cookout. I mean, it's not. It's a bar, but it was. They had a cookout there. Were they celebrating something? Is today some kind of? Well, today is a. Today is a quarter moon. Is that what that is? I don't know. They were probably having some fight, party or something, but. You are a 5 months old woman. What are you doing in a bar where they serve alcohol and music? You 5 months pregnant. Are you working there or you just chill there? This is not the time for mothers to go out there and chill in the midst of people like that, man. This is not the time to chill and go partying. That's not what that is. Well, unless if you're one of us, you can pretty much go everywhere because we don't let fear tie us down. This is not for us. Okay, this mother said, "Please don't kill me. I'm 5 months pregnant," and the Most High spare her. It could be this. It could the sparing could be something else. You know, you could say, "Oh wow, the Mighty One spare her," and then the child is born, and Revelation 13:10 happened to this child. You know, TVT shall go into TVT because we can say the word. YouTube will just mess up. Whoever did something unto you, their children will pay. Maybe the Most High has planned for this child. We don't know. Let's keep on moving.
We're being told again. I just hung up a few minutes ago with this witness. He is still up at the scene. He said, he's understandably in shock, and he's been interviewed several times by law enforcement, and he remains up at Cook's Corner. Behind me, you can see all of the cameras and the
Now, what is the name of the reporter? Beloved. What is the name of this reporter? Give the Most High great praise, great glory. Great praise. Michel Gilles or Gilly or Guile. Is that what that is? Is that Guile as the Street Fighter guy? Damn it. Oh boy. Okay, this thing is acting up now. There we go. Is that Guile as the Street Fighter Guile? Well, it's been a while. It's been like at least 20 years I haven't played Street Fighter Guile. What does the name Guile mean? Okay, this thing. Define the name Guile. No, not this guy.
According to vocabulary.com, definitions of guile: shrewdness as demonstrated by being skilled in deception. Synonyms: craft, craftiness.
Okay, beguile. Okay. The surname Gilles is based on the medieval given name. Well, it's Gilles French. Gilles. This name is derived from the Greek aegidion, which means kid or young goat. And no wonder she is a goat. This thing is manifold, has two meanings here, well, many of them. She, being a goat, we, being the sheep, so that check. Michel, Michael, is in the midst. Gilles, young goat. Michael, the goat, greatest of all time, being in the midst. Or Michael is there killing the freaking goats. This is what that is. Michel, Gil, Michael, and the midst, separating the goat from the sheep. Give the mighty one great glory, great praise. We receive the message. At least I am. Do you receive the message, brethren? Beloved sisters, to all my beautiful sisters, do you receive the message? Do you understand what Michel Gilles mean? To the brethren in the midst, to my strong brothers, Michel Gilles, and the church room, and the comment board. Michael comes to take out the goats. Michael, the greatest of all time, come to take out the goats from the sheep. Let's keep on moving. Let's see what the mighty one has for us.
Podium. We are awaiting a new briefing from the Orange County Sheriff's Department at 11 o'clock. So we hope to get a few more details about the shooter, who, as we know, is dead, and who our sources have told us is a former police officer with Ventura Police. Back to you.
And so, Michelle, if I'm understanding correctly, that friend that you were talking, the friend of the victim, that person was actually at Cook's Corner?
That's right. He was there with his friend outside in the picnic area. There's kind of like a beer garden out there, lots of tables set up outside. And he said they heard 5 or 6 shots coming from inside, and then it stopped. And then there were a volley of shots. He said maybe 30 shots afterwards, and that's when they all started running.
Michelle Gilles at the scene here in Trabuco Canyon of Cook's Corner, where there's a scene of a deadly mass shooting that occurred earlier tonight, just after 7 o'clock. 4 people dead, found on the scene, 6 with gunshot wounds. In addition to those 4 dead, all taken to a trauma center, 2 in critical, 4 in stable. Michelle?
Okay, so 4 of them or no more, of course, we know. And the name of the place is called Cook's Corner, okay? Cook's Corner, Michel Gilles. Now, if you take on the sense of the situation, it literally means, let me say it the way that it is, Michel Gilles, Cook's Corner for no more, which means Michael is taking out the goat from the 4 corners of the earth. The four people that are no more are the representation of the four quarters, which has the four angels, four archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and the four corners. And you have the four element, fire, water, air, and earth, which is made life, which gives you the electromagnetic fluid, the electric fluid, and the magnetic fluid, give you the plus and the minus. So for those of you that study with us, you should see what's going on here. From the four corners of the earth, just like the mighty one were gathering us to put us into Jacob's trouble, now is cleaning out the entire earth from the four quarters, at least the part that we are, because the earth is freaking huge. All right, let's keep on moving.
Thank you so much. We know that you'll have additional information coming up later here on KCAL News. I'd like to get to Desmond Shaw because Michelle had mentioned that there were the witness had known that somebody saw this and was still at the scene now. Are you seeing that they are releasing anybody? What's the
now the word falk? Okay, let me see. What does the word falk means? No, not
According
this,
to House
not
of
this
Names, the Old Welsh surname Falk comes from the popular personal name
Falcon,
Fulk.
of course.
This forename of Norman origin originally came from one of a number of Germanic personal names, with the first portion, folk, which
Yes. The prestigious family surname Falk originated in the territory that eventually became the German state of Prussia. The names come from the Middle High German word Valk, which is the W's German's Val, meaning falcon. As such, the surname was likely originated a nickname or an occupational name. Now, falcon. What is the spiritual meaning of the falcon?
According to As Animals, the falcon symbolizes freedom, intuition, and bravery. Falcons have a keen eye for detail and never miss an opportunity. Listen to your intuition and trust your gut instinct. Falcons are also associated with victory, guardianship, and protection.
Can you make this up? Freedom, bravery, victory, guardianship, protection. For those of you that know your thing, now we know there's another representation for the Archangel Michael is in the midst. Yes. Great glory, man. Victory, guardianship. Then we keep talking about the people to check your guardian angel, man. Activate your guardian angel. Know your guardian angel. Communicate with your guardian angel. A lot of people email us. You can get the name of if you don't know the name of your guardian angel, there's something wrong there. You should know the name of it. And if you don't, we can provide that for you for free. You have to send an email to biglevipriest@gmail.com, which is the email is in all our video description all the way at the bottom. And then we will give it your guardian angel for free. If you want all the details about your spiritual background, what kind of power do you pack, what kind of things that are with you, okay, it's not a reading but a spiritual background. What is your color? What is your name? Okay, what does your name means? What does your name carry? What the power that you have? What are your six family, your six cosmic family, your six celestial family? What are you? What house you were born? What is your element? What is your color? What is your metal? Things like that. We will provide it for you with a price. Okay? Then again, like we said, it's not cheap. We will do it for you. You can either do it or you can wait for the book. But we've been talking about guardian angel, victory, guardianship, and protection. Have your guardian angel there to protect you, because now they had received orders that Jacob's trouble is no more. They are here to protect us. And it is always good for you to activate them and to communicate and know who they are, and especially the other guy. If you don't know the other guy, we can do that for you, but not for free. You have to send us the email. We will send you the details. We'll need your full name, date of birth, a photo of you, and then whatever the amount we will charge you if you want to proceed through. You need to do that. Victory, guardianship, protection. Michael is in the midst. That's why you see the mighty one sent these Falk ambulances, okay, to come and bring us, okay, freedom, intuition, and bravery. Don't be afraid of Jacob's trouble, lies, and fears. Face this with bravery. Freedom literally means you are out of captivity. Again, every single thing that are positive unto us, that mean positive unto our people, it's pretty much the other side for the others. Okay? Freedom unto us, captivity unto them. Intuition unto us, ignorance unto them. Bravery unto us, fear and cowardice unto them. Victory unto us, loss unto them. Guardianship unto us, abandonship unto them. Protection unto us, destruction unto them. That's what that is. The falcon, falk. Now, there's another meaning, another spiritual side of the falcon we can take. Remember in the book of Enoch when the mighty one sent the beast upon the 70 shepherd, well, upon us the beasts were the fowl of the air were devouring the sheep. The falcon was in the midst too. The hawk, the eagle, the falcon. So you may want to read the book of Enoch so you can know exactly what's going on here. But this stand for freedom for us, intuition and bravery, victory, guardianship, and protection. This is the message the Holy One always sent unto us, always through the media, the news, life, dreams, vision, and everything. We are not making this up. I'm not making this up. Okay? Let's keep on moving, beloved. Let's see if there is any more thing. Oops. What's going on here? It's calling me at that time. All right.
The latest on the people being interviewed. You had one person that might have been able to leave. Can you tell me more?
I can see what looks like maybe a detective interviewing someone right now. This is where it's all taking place, I believe, in the beer garden that Michelle Geely was just referencing. We know that at least a few people have cleared from the scene. I've seen at least one, I believe two vehicles that left here, this whole side parking lot, that they have been able to leave. And now that we know from what Michelle is saying from her source, it sounds like the shooting began inside here at Cook's Corner. I was originally thinking that maybe it happened in the beer garden. But we know that that couldn't have happened also because that's where we have everyone gathered up. And, sheriff's deputies would not have all of these people gathered in this area if that was where any of the shooting took place, because they would be too close to potential evidence or stuff like that. So, so if the shooting happened inside, the nearest body is in this area where there is a canopy, kind of in this in-between area between the interior of the building and that large beer garden, and then the other two victims out in this area. So I'm wondering if the person in the rear was the person who was killed first, and if that is the suspect's wife or not, or if one of these two out here in front underneath these canopies is one of the suspect's wife. Over here underneath this canopy of trees where this spotlight is, there is another canopy, and that is where the suspect is. At first we thought that it was that they were inside of a vehicle, but they're actually on the ground. I did see that in the last orbit that we came through. So we're starting to kind of piece this together a little bit at a time. A very key detail there, it sounds like, with the shooting actually beginning in the interior of Cook's Corner.
Well, as Michelle was talking about, 5 to 6 shots heard first in the picnic area. The shooting stopped, according to the friend of the victim that Michelle was talking with tonight on the phone. And then the shooting started again. Now, I want to bring your attention to some sound that we got with someone who actually heard the shooting. So let's listen to that.
And we heard gunshots just randomly start going off. And then a few minutes later, we heard it kind of increasing. We were like really confused what was going on, and we were kind of scared, and then we kind of ran back inside. But it's just a crazy scene from there.
So the gunshots started, they paused, and they continued?
Yeah, they kind of paused for a second. I think that was the original shooting, and then when they continued, I think it was when the police officers showed up.
Got it.
That's what me and my mom could tell anyway.
So when you were looking down there, what could you see?
It's kind of hard to tell. It's a bit of a look, but we can we definitely saw the cop cars coming up, and then we heard the gunshots kind of increase once the cops were there. So that's kind of what was going on.
So what are you thinking the whole time that this is going on?
I mean, we were super scary. All the neighbors were out in the middle of the street, like, what is going on? Why are there gunshots right in our backyard? And then it was a very scary moment. My mom and I, we looked for a second, then we got scared because we didn't know how close it was. So we went back inside our house, and then I was kind of scared for an hour or two, so then I finally came back down here just to check it out closer to the scene.
Well, that witness confirming what we heard from Michelle's witness, 5 to 6 shots in the picnic area, or the shots heard first, it's stopping, and then lots of shots happening again. And that witness telling us that he believes that's when police were engaging.
Yeah, so what they're going to try to do here, the conspiracy theorists, they'll come up, they say, Big Levi, you don't know this. You know, they just put this red flag here. They just fake this so they can take the guns from the cops, so they can bring a new world order, okay? So they can get rid of the cops. They won't need the cops in the new world order. You mean those police officers or the police institution that been brutalized and killing and keep all people down? Yes. So they're gonna what are they gonna do now? They're gonna come with something worse. What? Tell me one thing that those people can do that is worse. They have not done unto us. Nah, man. The Holy One is giving them unto great shame and great reproach. That is why you're seeing the whole cap fiasco going around blasting people. Let's keep on moving.
Thank you.
Is that the same thing? Okay, no. Yes, it's pretty much the same thing. We weren't over there.
Our news reporter Jasmine Veal continues our team coverage live from Providence Mission Hospital with more on the survivors. Jasmine.
Rudabeh, so those 6 shooting victims were brought here last night following that shooting at the well-known bar and grill in Trabuco Canyon. As you said, it was spaghetti night. There was live music playing, and we now know 2 musicians were among the people shot. I spoke to their bandmates about the horrifying night.
It was like any other normal.
Those are the musicians? What? No, it could be the parents. It could be. Look, is she looking at him, or is she looking through his soul? What's going on here? Is that? Hang on. Let me see. It could be the parents of the musician. I'm pretty sure.
Normal band event, nice little venue. People were there ready to party.
Debbie Johnson and her husband Mark were just a couple of songs in with their band M Street at Cook's Corner Wednesday night.
So they are the band. Good grief. Well, of course, when you look at the inside of this thing, I mean, this is the type of band that go ahead and play in place like this, you know, those upstanding citizens over there. That's a band. This is what music is downgrading to, man. What a shame. I'm glad I'm a rapper. Well, I used to be a rapper. We haven't played music in a while because the software and is it? I don't even think.
Cook's Corner Wednesday.
Did we install the software in this? Yeah, it's somewhere in that, but I have not. Oh boy, I forgot the password and everything. It's on the other computer. Usually this thing was supposed to be there, but it's not in there. I forgot the password. We haven't played music in a while. We play music, okay, to the people that don't know. We play a lot of music. Maybe next time we will play some music. You know what? Let me see if I can put the password in. I'm not quite sure if the password that I have in my head, if it will work. That's the password I had in my head. I don't think it works. It didn't work. Nah. It's not this. Is it that? No. I don't remember the password. What's going on out there? Nope, it won't play. Yeah, when I remember the password, we'll play some music. If it pops up in my head, I'll know what it is. But what the hell is going on here? Anyway, man.
night when they say the shooter walked in a side door armed with 2 guns just feet away from the stage.
We just hear this loud popping. Is that caps? Is it fireworks? Is it balloons? And then where I was, I just see this gun come out and I hear somebody saying, hey, she's down. She's been hit. And then you realize, after 5 or 6 shots, I mean, you quickly realize this is the deal, the real deal.
Debbie says she first thought it was a prank
because it was so calm. The guy never said a word.
Of course.
Never uttered.
Of course, Debbie, Deborah, Johnson. Of course, people will say, oh, we thought it was a prank, because that's what you people do. I mean, when you're in your blessing, everything is a joke to you. Everything is not real. Everything is either not real or surreal. You are so relaxed because you think you are still in your blessing. When we keep telling you people, hey, this thing is real, you are not in your blessing, and the Holy One is sending his angels out there, and they are doing the work of, his work, and you need to pack your hitch and get the hell of our land. But anyway, you are relaxing and think everything is a joke, everything is a prank, so there you go, reality check.
To sound. He just started shooting.
She says one woman celebrating her birthday was shot and killed first.
Beautiful young woman sitting there with her boyfriend, enjoying the music, big smile on her face.
2 of their band members were also injured.
Then shot Dave, our bass player, in the hip, and Ed, our guitar player, in the forearm.
Drummer Brian Lynch says he hid behind his instruments.
In a very casual, at the hip kind of way, and almost as if while he was leaving, on the way out the door, fired a couple shots towards Ed and Dave.
Ooh.
The 6 people shot inside.
Oh, wow. The guy, before he left, he fired a couple of shots towards them. What is this? What's going on? What is that? Is it something that he didn't revenge? Because it seems like he had some kind of personal thing with he had something personal with the band too. Why did he shoot at them when he was just leaving the place, and then he just shot them? Why?
Corner were rushed to Providence Mission Hospital Wednesday night, South Orange County's only level 2 trauma facility. 4 of the patients arrived in stable condition, but 2 were critical, including the wife of the shooter. She was transferred to UCI Medical Center overnight.
And then again, when you look at the hospital right here, let me see. You can see the number 4, on both sides. 4 people no more, 4. 4 plus 4, 8 in the beginning, and all this good
UCI
stuff.
Medical Center overnight. The other critical patient brought here was a man who was shot in the chest. He remains in critical but stable condition. Mark says he and another man ran after the gunman, who was eventually shot and killed by deputies.
That time is when this other guy a good guy brought his gun out and said, well, maybe I can get a shot at him. And the bad guy was up on the hill and saw it, and he started shooting down at us. We had to shut that big metal door. And I said, well, it's gotten quiet. Maybe he's gone.
Yep.
Well, they say that the bandmates are expected to be okay. We also heard from the sheriff about the shooter's wife, that her condition is improving significantly, that her adult son is now by her side, where she is conscious and talking. As for the other victims, one man was treated and released from this hospital last night. 2 others were expected to be released today, and another man shot in the arm underwent surgery.
Wow. Crazy, man. This dude, wow, man. This is unbelievable. But then again, this is the judgment time, so that's what's going on. The password went through. Okay. Oh, that's even worse. I don't think, where are my, oh boy, there's no song in this. It's not, oh man. Where are my song? Where are my files? This thing, oops. Boy. Let me see if I can find some of my song in here. Should say reason. There we go. Reason sing. Is that what that is? Okay. All right. We might be into something here. Let me see if we can play that. Oh, yeah, I see it's missing stuff. Oh boy, it's missing things. It's missing things. Will it play? Okay, I can hear it. I don't know if you folks can hear it. Yeah, yeah. With the MS Street Corner Cook.
7:04 p.m.
Ellie,
Responded to multiple 911 calls.
Yeah.
Shots being fired at Cook.
Slip and fall.
Stated that the male fired
The most I get
About 2 minutes later
started.
at 7:06
You just
p.m.,
slip and fall.
deputies arrived on scene and
The
dispatched
most I get
gunshot
started. You just slip and
At
fall.
7:08 p.m.,
Yeah, the most I get.
a male
Yeah.
subject that was armed with guns.
Hey, tribulation, hope on you.
Shooting occurred.
Hope on you.
Not involved
Restitution,
multiple
hope on us.
At this point, the man
Hope on us. Destruction, hope on you. Hope on you. Destruction, enemies. Enemies. Both side enemies. Michael, enemies. Gabriel, all the angel enemies. Yeah, you want the ex-cop, back up the blue. Where are you people? The cops targeted his wife. Yeah, the Mosai say, whatever you done to his people, the same thing gonna happen to you. You thought you gonna to get out of here by getting into the rapture. This is the guy that went and doing the MS. Look at this dude. He has the typical cop look with a mustache, a god belly, a huge Buddha belly, and the Mosai is. I have no idea if this thing even recorded or if it's played. If it's not, I'm gonna have to cut this thing down. But this is like one of the songs we used to sing all the time. We give the mighty one praise and glory, as it says in the book of Psalms. And that's how we do things, you know. We do this all the time here. All right. Let me see if I can. Oops. A lot of the things are missing in there because, yeah, it's missing. They are missing. Yeah. Okay, you can hear it because it is missing. I'm not trying to fix that, and then we will get back together, and we will just, just sing. We do this all the time, but a lot of things are missing from this because they're not in the computer.
The path to success has many keys. Consistency and endurance are two of them. If you can master those two, you will be successful.
Feel tired most of the time, convoluted thoughts, pantomime, socio-economic state I feel slime, financial galore, envy with sublime, walk 12, sleep 8, played 4, barely total 24 anymore. Yes, walk 12, sleep 4, barely total 24 anymore. So that's the guy that did the thing. He was angry at his wife. They never tell us why. He's a cop, got the typical cop look. Back the blue shirt, the deep dark blue, went over there and then lay down a bunch of people. Okay, his name is Todd Spitzer. Todd. There you go. This thing acting up. What does the name Todd means?
Fox. According to the bump, a delightful encouragement for your little one. Todd stems from the Northern Middle English word Todd, which means fox. Perhaps most appealing for those enamored with a fiery, red-headed newborn, Todd embraces cleverness and daring.
Red-headed, red over like a hairy garment. Whoops, I almost say the word, but red over. I mean, he got that guy. He really fit the name. This is a Todd right here. This is a guy when you scream the name Todd in the middle of a country music fest, and then most of the people that look like him turn around because all their names are freaking Todd. But he's the one that did this, man. He's a police officer, And then he did this nonsense. Yeah, well, anyway, judgment is upon you. Great glory. Oh, all right. We're pretty much done with this, so let's keep going to the next phase. Now, again, beloved, we just want to remind the nation the reason why these things is happening is because Michael is in the midst. It was sent. For those of you who remember 2 years ago, there was something that happened in the island of Bahamas. There was a dude that came in and destroyed the statue of Christopher Columbus, and he said it is done. Michael is in the midst. Let me see if I can find the video. Bahamas men destroy statue of Christopher Columbus. There you go. Okay. I'm bringing him down. Scumbag always do something like just simple like this. Let's watch this thing. Okay. Now, again, beloved, this happened. We brought this to the nation. All right, let's see. This is Christopher Columbus, and then it say 1492. Okay, in 1492, Christopher, those guys came here. You see, he cut off the leg of Christopher Columbus. He's standing in one leg. All right. Okay, he said that 2022, God was talking to him. He did this in 2020. Okay, listen to what he's saying. See, you are free. Oh, it takes so long. I couldn't wait for you all to reach. See me up and rock me up. Bahamas, you're there, right? You're there when I say Bahamas? Let's go. So lock me up. I spent the archangel and y'all can find out. Okay, he said Michael, the archangels.
Just let them take you, but don't fight.
Okay, the video where he was destroying the statue. They don't put it there. The guy, he was like hammering. He was hammering the statue. For those of you who remember, Bahamas men destroy. Bahamas men sledgehammer. Let's put sledge hammer and statue Christopher Columbus. See what we have. You know, that's the only thing. What? So let's take out Bahamas. See what's. Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing there. Okay. Oh, all right. They got it on the
Start day in the Bahamas, where days prior to Columbus Day,
aged and enraged.
There we go. Okay, he's destroying.
Demonstrably unsupportive of the likeness of New World explorer Christopher Columbus's image.
Yeah, whatever. So it happened. It happened, and most people didn't know what that mean when he said 2022. Say Michael the Archangel. I am Michael and the Archangel. And we were bringing this to the people. We keep telling them those are signs and great things are coming in 2022, 2023, and then so on. But hey, who cares, man? I mean, everything is a joke. I'm not making this up. You got people here that can tell you they remember this. You know, this is not something we just make up, okay? All right? Okay, beloved? It's not something that we just say, oh, we this is a big value. You're making that up, man. You're making that up. How come I didn't hear of it on the news and things like that? Well, you didn't hear of it on the news because, of course, the news don't want you to find out about this. Most of our people are distracted out there. You know, they won't talk about none of these things. They will talk about celebrity like Oprah, Obama, people that have money, how much money they have, and celebrities. As long as it has to do with celebrities, but then it's prophecy. Anything else, a simple dude in the Bahamas destroyed the statue of Christopher Columbus, 1492 and 2020, and then when we told them this is a great sign, there'll be no Jacob trouble and those people and under judgment, a lot of people lash out on us. But anyway, beloved, this is part one. We will see you in part two. Once again, with part two, you can wait for it or you can go ahead and seek it. But it should at one point automatically play by itself. Okay? Alright, beloved, we will see you in part two. If you're watching this on TV, your big screen TVs like the Roku TVs, you may want to look for part two. But if you're watching this on your phone, it should automatically play by itself once this is done. Alright? See you over there. Shalom. Oops, let me see. All right, come on, you. There we go. All right. I'll see you over there in part two.